Okay, moving on. I have a shocking admission to make. I've never read the Percy Jackson books. However, I dated someone who read the Percy Jackson books. And there's nothing better than not being a part of a fandom and watching somebody absolutely fucking implode when they sit down and they watch a movie that butchers the source material. Because according to her, the first Percy Jackson movie, followed by the second Percy Jackson movie, were absolutely horrible. Like, they did not capture the essence of the book in any way, shape, or form. I probably need to circle back and read the Percy Jackson books just to knock them out and get them out of the way. But also, for whatever reason, she constantly told me that like Percy Jackson would solo like a lot of the individuals from like Marvel and DC. So I'm really hoping that I get to see that version of Percy Jackson, which people have dubbed the Menace. So we are just gonna jump like straight into this. I'm gonna give my thoughts on the trailer, and then we're gonna move on to the next trailer from D23.
Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed. If you think you might be one of us, my advice is turn away while you still can. Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth. Try to live a normal life. Because once you know what you are, they'll sense it too. And they'll come for you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
So first off, I can 100% say that I am happy that what is his name? Hold on. What is that Ryan Reynolds movie that literally just came out? The one that was on Netflix, The Adam Project. The kid from The Adam Project, Walter Scobell. Yeah, dude, that kid has a really bright future ahead of him. And if he crushes it as Percy Jackson, which a lot of people think that he is, like we're probably looking at the next coming of Ryan Reynolds for like the next 15 or 20 years. That kid is that fucking good. I'm really hoping that this movie appeases the Percy Jackson fans, because I know a lot of you were pretty much super upset with how the movie with Dylan O'Brien, was it Dylan O'Brien? I think it was Dylan O'Brien who was the Dylan O'Brien. No, Dylan O'Brien was Maze Runner. So if Dylan O'Brien was looking at the Percy Jackson movies, was it not Dylan O'Brien? No, that's the book. That's the book. That's it. Okay. Film series. This one. Logan Lerman. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Ha! Uh, okay. That just lets you know that I think that Dylan O'Brien and Logan Lerman look exactly the fuck alike. But if they're able to capture the magic that a lot of the Percy Jackson fans have essentially been saying the original movie in 2010 and then the Sea of Monsters movie in 2013 did not capture, I think this movie is going to be super special and it's going to be absolutely fucking great. We if it captures the bottle and the lightning that a lot of people are hoping that it captures, we may be looking at like the next 6 years of this generation's Harry Potter, and that is saying something. And I'm really hoping that that's the case, because I feel as though we haven't had a mainstream movie franchise to rely on in the mythological fantasy department. We've kind of been relying on comic book movies like the MCU or the DCEU. So it would be great to see another competitor in that space that's genuinely good, because competition breeds innovation, which makes people try harder. But yeah, it looks super interesting. I think that it's going to be really, really good. So it's basically just sitting around and once again waiting for it to come out. And this one drops. It does not have a date, but I am assuming it drops in 2023. So that's a thing to look forward to. All right, onward.